Right, here we have the Home Centre 2, brand new. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox it and start connecting it up. So it's usually shrink wrapped, so I usually just put the knife on there, just open it up, get rid of that, and then once we open it up, there we are. And what we'll do, it ends up with all the little paperwork that comes with it, which we can just put to the side, as it's just mainly a thank you letter and a quick start guide and what each of the different lights mean on the home centre itself. But we're going to be going through that shortly anyway. Now, the home centre itself is also shrink wrapped again, and it's a nice little design. So first of all, we need to remove the shrink wrapping again, but we just need to be careful of the antenna. So just make sure we go around the antenna. Get rid of that. Right, in the box we'll find a network cable and a power bank and cable. So we'll open them up, get rid of the packaging and the little tie wraps that go with it. I'll just plug the adapter in. It always comes as one of these Euro plugs. So what we do, we'll just get one of these adapters, push them in, and then it converts it to the UK plug. Easy for us to use. And same with the network cable. Just take the tie wraps off the network cable. Right, for the next part, we do need a screwdriver. A little Phillips head screwdriver, because the cables actually connect inside there, but to get there we do need to unscrew the side panel, which is a Phillips head screw. So we'll just remove 4 of these screws. Once they've been removed, just put the finger in and we can lift this little plate up as such. So in here you'll find USB ports. There's some extra USB ports there which we're not really going to need. Power point, network point, and that there, leave that alone. That is its recovery USB. So what happens is whenever we create backups, it automatically stores it on this USB stick. So later on when we're doing if we ever have to do a recovery or a factory restore, then that's where the data will be taken from. But more of that when the time comes. So what we need to do firstly is adjust the camera. Right, first we'll put it through this hole and plug the network in as such, and then same with the power. Get rid of that there. Plug the power in. It's a bit fiddly as the power is right on the edge. There we are. So once it's all plugged in, be careful not to make these cables too tight, so a nice little loop on these is fine. Same with the network, and that's it. and then we just put the lid back on and screw it all back in. And that's the initial connection of the power and network done. For the next part of the video, we are going to power everything on, but before that I might as well do a quick look at the lights and tell you what each light is. Oh no, before that, aerial. The aerial is still loose. This antenna here is still loose, as you can see. So what we need to do is we need to tighten it. So I tend to just hand tighten it as tight as I can, and then I turn it together, and that then tightens it completely, so you don't really need any spanners or pliers or anything like that. And there is the home center then ready to use. But before we do that, two little buttons at the back. I'll see if I can get that to focus. Right, this one here is power, so that's what's used to turn it on and the home center off. And this one, the plus key, is to put the home center in inclusion mode, but it's also used for recovery. Again, like I said, more of that later on. Right, at the front we have these 8 lights. I don't know if that's how clear that is with the icons. Okay, there. Starting from the right hand side, there, that's the power LED. So once it's all booted up and powered up, that LED will be on. The second is the LAN. So that tells you that the home center is connected to your local network, as in the network within the house. The third icon is the actual internet icon, so it actually can communicate with the Fibaro servers outside of your home. The next LED is the Z-Wave icon. It means it's actually sending or receiving a Z-Wave signal. So when that is flashing, you know there's some sort of communication going on between the home center and a module. Now the next part, the little bulb icon, is if it's blinking slowly, it means it's learning and new devices being added to the network. If it's blinking quite fast, then it means that an item is being deleted. And if it's very quick, then it means it's data has been sending and transmitted very quickly, so something is being added and deleted quickly from there. The plus is the recovery mode has been activated, so that LED will come on. The other icon with the down arrow is the update. It means there's a new update available from the Fibaro, and therefore you can log in and press the update icon. We'll come to updates in a bit, but generally speaking, we always do an update when we first get the home center, and then after that we only tend to update it if you want any extra features added, but more of that later. And finally, the little spanner icon on the left is part of the service, so if there's any software update in progress, that will be lit, so usually when there's an update or if you ever have to call Fibaro support. So those are a little bit on the icons and the LEDs. So that's it for now on this particular one. Well, the next session video will be all about once it's all powered up and working, and getting the configuration set up. Bye for now.